Okay, here in round one, I think I got a mulligan this. Besides the fact that I don't have a red mana, my curve is all like high here. Like this isn't a very exciting hand. Even if it had a red mana, which it doesn't, it wouldn't be that great. It's slow. We're trying to be aggressive. We're gonna try again. This, on the other hand, very keepable, very good. Opponent is playing first. I forget. What do we want to open with? Oh, red. But I guess we don't have double red from Mardu Scout anyway, but still. Just for good practice with this deck, let's open with red. So as of now, we're going Warrior into Dragon Slayer. Ooh, Anafenza. I am already tired of her. Warflare, not bad. Kind of want to keep my Dramoka Warrior now after that draw, I do have to admit. So I can play Scream Reach Brawler. But I guess Dragon Slayer might make the most sense in case if he plays 2 creatures next turn and gets a 4 power guy, I want to be able to unmorph and get some value. We're definitely not attacking though, as it's just an easy trade with a Lightwalker for him, I think. Not an easy trade necessarily, but I'd rather get full effect out of this Warflare. Oof. Youthful Scholar. So we go land, we swing. So we go Warflare. We end up getting some damage in, killing a Youthful Scholar, which admittedly is not great. But we get a creature off the board. Fortunately, we net him cards, but... Wait, why did I lose? Oh, +2/+1. Well, sure botched that one. So, on Offensa into Youthful Scholar, I blow everything. I did pretty terrible there, I have to admit. I do have to admit. Pretty awful decision making in every sense of the word. Alright, so let's just get some life linking in. Guess I should have dashed to... Jeez. Just call me Alex Misplay Stephenson. Of course, he'll drop the 4 power guy here. That seems problematic. Alright. This time, I do have to admit, Lightning Berserker doesn't look good when you've drawn 1 mountain and 5 plains. But other than that, card is fine. So how do I prevent myself from losing? I guess I can Sarkhan's Ridge, go to 6, go up to 9, and then I take 4, 6, well, what do you know, 9. So that's not going to work. I guess I play this and pass. Could also Sarkhan's Rage the Lightwalker. And then I still have to chump block, I guess, on defense, which isn't great. But then again, taking 7 in the air isn't great either, so probably just lost due to my Warflare error, unfortunately. Why I thought that was going to pan out differently, your guess is just as good as mine. I honestly have no comprehension of why I would do that. But it does appear we were going to lose anyway, which doesn't make me feel better, but it certainly doesn't make me feel any worse. So I don't know if that means something. All right, so let's go to game 2 here. And do we have any sort of out to illusory gains? No, I don't think we do. So what do I want to do about Anafenza? I guess bathe her in Dragonfire? Or collateral damage her? Those would be both good. I think we're just going to keep the deck the same, and I'm going to play better. I would like to play first. I would like to make better decisions. Yes, I will keep this. Jesus, thought it didn't play my land there for a second. I was getting scared. It was like lagged land play. Well, at least there's not a turn 2 on Offenza coming down. Interesting. All right. Let's, well, him leaving the mana up indicates me he's got Silumgar's Scorn, so I think I'm actually going to dash here. All right, so now we're going to attack and play Mischief Kieran. Morphed post-combat. It's a fine draw. Okay. Trade with a dragon, play a Kieran, and pass. He could think this is a hidden Dragon Slayer too, which also wouldn't be bad. Would like a land draw next turn, if I may. No white mana from our opponent is great news. That was a great draw. So now we get to dash. Unmorph. And get in for 5. Now we're close to Sarkhan's Rage plus Pyrotechnics being lethal, which is very nice. Granted, we need 5th mana in order to do that, but we could get there. No white mana from our opponent once again. We're definitely taking the morph. Even Surveyor. Wisely bouncing. Alright, no 5th land. I think our best plan is dash, because that puts him in lethal Sarkhan's Rage Pyrotechnics range, plus Herald of Dramoka. Still no white mana from our opponent. If he attacks with both, we get... Okay, no attacks. 5th land, so I think we're just going to... He's keeping up his mana, so that tells me Counterspell. So I think what we're going to do is play Kieran. So 6 mana, mono blue. What is the morph? Honestly don't know, but I'm going to attack into it because we have lethal with Sarkhan's Rage and Pyrotechnics regardless. So if it's a big unmorph, so be it. Alright, turns out to be a Ghoul Lurker, which is not a big morph, so I'm ultimately satisfied with the decision. I would like to draw another land so I could successfully play around Silumgar Scorn, but then again, if he has a dragon, I guess it doesn't matter. Alright. Let's dash. Guess we'll swing. Ooh, God, Warflare is going to just be brutal. You must know that too. Wait. Didn't have a stop on my own begin combat. Lay, sigh. Now that is a disappointing. Not. You know what's most frustrating about that? I have a stop on everything. I have so many stops that people are like, "Why don't you take off some of your stops?" I swear to God. I mean, the one nice thing is Will of the Naga is not very good against our deck. If we have double Warflare. Alright, so I can definitely beat my opponent if he sees 50% of his mana base of one color. Do I want to go for the lose calm collateral damage combo? Probably not. I don't think I want to swap anything really. Enduring Victory, because he seems pretty aggressive, could be slow. I could see an argument maybe for swapping into collateral damage, so I have Rage, Technics, Damage is like just a really nice damage suite. It seems like everything that Enduring Victory can kill, collateral damage can kill. Because he seems aggressive. You know what? I think I'm going to do that. Whether or not it's right, we'll find out. Double Warflare, no white mana. No early plays. I think I'm going to mull this. I want to do better than that. Alright, Sand is in fact better. We still don't have white mana, but we have plays without the white mana, which is still good. Our opponent mulls to 5. And has Ghoul Lurker turn 1, I'm assuming. I'm going to offer the Berserker trade. Yeah, you know what? I am going to offer the Berserker trade. Now you may be wondering, why are you offering the Berserker trade? But it's because I've got Scout and Scream Reach Brawler. Hmm. All right. Well, let's play the Berserker for the Frostwalker trade. And if he removes it, we can collateral damage the Frostwalker. All right. He's still playing pretty good cards here, considering. And now we're the one that's actually in kind of a rough spot. I mean, we don't even have a good play here. We're just going to cast a Scout and pass. Which honestly isn't even that good. I think we're just going to attack with a Scout and play another Scout. Quite the game. It's actually interesting that he would prefer to take out the Brawler because it was dashed. Ooh, Outcast is unfortunately an extremely nasty one at the moment. So we're going to be in big trouble from that. We're going to actually have to see mana, which is a problem. Certainly a problem. Did see mana, so that's step one. Step two is white mana. White mana off the top would be the best thing we could hope for. Hidden Dragon Slayer, on the other hand, not so much. So we can bash for 6. Trade a Sandstep Outcast for a Scout, which is quite bad. Quite bad. I think our best bet is play a Dragon Slayer, hope to draw a white mana. I think that's the best we can hope for. I really don't like any other plays here at all. Not even kind of or a little bit. Hmm. So he's got Whisk Away mana up, but can't really play around that. I think we just go... So this is Snap Trade for Outcast. Could bash in with the Morphs too, I guess. I think we're going to give up a Morph here, but... So probably Whisk Away on Berserker maybe, or... Alright, well, could have been worse. Certainly not thrilled about it, but we've got a Berserker, I guess. Could help. So interesting to note that he's got 2 blue up, which with the 4 in his graveyard means Will the Naga. Something I may have to worry about, which tells me I maybe want to turn on my begin combat thing this time, just in case I draw a white mana. Alright. Well, I can't collateral damage in response, unfortunately. And that thing's now at 2/4 flyer, which is also very big. I guess I can still swing into it with a Berserker, which is nice. I think there's a pretty almost assured shot we're going to be Will the Nugget here, but we'll find out. Could also be... Nope. Alright, well, gonna dash. Probably Will the Nagas, I'm assuming. Looks like it. So I'm assuming Warbrute or not. Alright. Maybe Rite of Undoing with Glaring Aegis. That would actually be pretty good. Alright. Where he goes to 1. Now I'm just confused. So am I at risk of dying here, or am I going to be able to collateral damage next turn for the win? Now that's the question. So we're currently taking 3, so if he can pump another 5, which is not enough with Great Teacher's Decree. We're actually 1 short of dying from Great Teacher's Decree, which is pretty remarkable. Leaving the Lurker back. It's interesting. We should get the 5th land, which is pretty good here, so we don't have to bust collateral damage just yet. All right. So 1 by the skin of my teeth. On my opponent's mull to 5 after some horrific playing on my part in Game 1. Game 2 and Game 3 somehow ended up with a match win regardless, and Plains was still 3 turns away. So managed to win, like I said, after just a terrible punt in game 1. Managed to beat my opponent in game 2 from his lack of seeing white mana, and game 3 from a mull to 5, both of which were still kind of barely a win. Well, I guess game 2 we got him pretty good, but game 3 was still, that was very close, even on his mull to 5. But then again, we didn't see a white mana, so it was kind of fair in that respect. All right, we'll see you in round 2.